Yeah.
What if you try all the nacho things, and if you don't like it, I'll buy you one nacho.
I keep.
Not anymore. Yep. We're out here in Sundance for sunrise. Got up at like 4:30. As you can see, it's beautiful. It's peaceful. There's birds everywhere. Shooting a little bit with the Leica. We're honestly just waiting for the breakfast place to open, which doesn't open for 2 hours. So, gonna do some exploring. Pretty beautiful over here.
Yeah.
All right, Richard. What are your thoughts of seeing mountains for the first time?
Guys, we're out here in Utah, Sundance. It's June, and there's still snow in the mountains.
It's cold,
It's cold,
but beautiful.
but I love it. We got some nice aspens here.
To eat.
Ash. Oh, they don't have a cake.
Out here on the ski lift, playing tourist. All right, explain to us the art of the chairlift.
There's not much to it. You just walk up to the little stand, and then you sit your butt down when the lift comes around, and then you try to not fall off.
One, two, three. All right, so we are back in Salt Lake City. This morning was super fun, as you guys saw. We went over to Sundance for a super early morning kind of sunrise hang. We got some breakfast, we shot some sunrise photos. I mostly shot on my Leica. We took the chairlift up to the top of the mountain, which was really beautiful. But yeah, it was just fun kind of hang out with some friends and relax. Now we are heading to actually shoot some photos. So we're gonna be heading to meet my friend Chris. He owns a really beautiful Land Rover Defender, and I'm gonna be showing you guys kind of how to take really nice photos of cars. I know a lot of you wonder kind of how I go about taking the photos that I do of vehicles. For those who don't know, I do a lot of commercial car work as well as just kind of shoot cars for fun. I love cars, big car guy, so I love shooting cars no matter what, whether it's for fun or work. I'm gonna show you guys kind of how I go about taking a photo of a car. I go about it a lot different than I think a lot of people do. I kind of take it almost as like a portrait. I'm taking a photo of my subject, and that's kind of how I frame everything up and shoot everything accordingly. So I'm gonna show you guys, kind of walk you guys through some steps that I do and also some tips, and then we're gonna go from there and head up to the mountains. So let's go. Guys, we're getting a quick movement shot of Chris running around. He's gonna rip through this corner. There's gonna be some dust. It's right where the sun meets the shades. It's gonna be pretty nice, but got the 85 on the EOSR. Let's go. So what we're doing right now is we're having Chris rip around this corner, and because the light isn't low enough on the horizon line and it's really harsh, we're having the smoke from the road actually illuminate the photo, so it gives it a much softer glow. And that's what's cool. Like, as you can see in these photos, the glow from the the dirt on the road is rising up and it's mixing with the sun, creating an amazing light for us to shoot in. Go to 85, it's worth it. It's amazing. Zach, should we keep heading up?
Yeah.
That Range Rover Classic's looking nice in your garage.
Yeah, I gotta get the headlights. I just put a lift on the put those white wheels, those shapes up there.
And like, as the sun's setting, you get like all the city lights.
Yeah.
And it's like, so you get the city lights, the mountains, and like all the way.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'd never even been up here before, and then like we were wanting to go somewhere a couple months ago.
Yeah. Dallin been home often or not really? He's been that way a bunch too, hey?
Who?
Dallin.
Yeah, he's been around. Well, I guess he's been away for like a couple weeks. Like,
Yeah, so cool. I was like, yo, come. Okay, so one thing I wanted to point out while you're shooting cars specifically is you want to shoot with a compressed focal length lens. So what I mean by that is I want the background to feel a lot closer than it actually is. So for example, we got the mountains behind us right here. And I shot most of those photos on this 105mm lens on the Pentax and also the 85mm 1.4 lens on my EOS R. Both of these lenses have amazing compression, especially with the background. And then that allows for just a much more exciting and interesting photograph. Especially when you're shooting something like a car, you want the background to feel like it's right there behind the car. Not like miles and miles away. We're not going to shoot this at like 16mm or something like that. The longer the lens, the better for this kind of stuff because you want that background to feel just, you know, right there in the photo, right behind the subject, which is the car.
So we hit some snow.
So the last tip that I wanted to talk to you guys about, especially when shooting cars, is the rule I call it the rule of eights. So essentially take your car that you're shooting and cut it into a piece of pie. There's usually 8 different corners that look really nice on cars, and I kind of stick to a couple different ones myself. The first one being the 3 out of 8, so that would be the front left corner of the car, and then also the 7 out of 8, which would be the back right of the car. Usually for pretty much any car, both of these angles look very flattering, and it's a really nice way to show off the features of whatever car that you're shooting. Personally, I don't think straight on looks very nice from the front or back, so I kind of stick to this rule, and I make sure that there's a little bit of depth, like just by scooting over just a little bit. It really provides like just that much more depth into your image, and it makes the vehicle look incredible. So, just a quick tip. This is too good.
Dude, this is insane.
Man, this is unreal.
Okay, so that concludes shooting cars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comments if you learned anything new. Shooting cars is one of my favorite things to do, and hopefully you guys will pick it up and start shooting cars as well. Tag me in any photos you guys shoot. Would love to see them as well. But yeah, Utah's been a blast. Actually heading home tomorrow, but I always love this place. So thankful to be back for a couple days and make some cool videos for you guys. See ya in the next one.